So these days when I stay home, I let the cats out for what I call semi-supervised outdoor time. They are indoor cats, but my yard is large and they've learned to stay within it, and they really enjoy some outdoor time. Here comes Caesar. He's the one that disappears whenever anybody else comes over. So take a good look, he does exist. He's the one that I expected would be more inside because he was going to come out. But now that I've let them out, he's the one, he spends most of the day outside. And Brutus, the one who really wanted to come out, spends most of the day inside. They just had breakfast, so there's Brutus back there. And they don't mess with the chickens, thankfully. And they're cleaning up after breakfast. They really like it out here. He's got to survey his kingdom. They are microchipped. I also try to make sure they have their collars on because that's their immediate identification should they get lost. And hopefully they're still wearing their collars. What you gonna go do, Caesar? It is also evident that our litter box is less full now that we've been letting them outside a bit. I'll bring them back inside at dinner time. They come in. Try to remember to shut the outside door. I think he's going to his favorite litter box place. And there's Frosty, enjoying a morning drink. Brutus right behind me. Hi, Brutus. He likes to follow me outside. He's the sociable one. He likes to be with us. Be with me wherever I am outside. He doesn't always follow me everywhere, but he does follow. Yep, Caesar's over there doing some business. They like to wait until they can come outside. And Brutus loves to roll in the dirt. Horses business has Brutus. He's got his homemade pearl collar on. Yes, it does break away, and I've had to put it back together, so I know it works. Now, we got him as a kitten. Found him outside under the bushes. I think his mom had forgotten where he was. And he was meowing, so we took him and have had him indoors ever since. He also likes to make friends with dogs, and so far there's not been a dog that'll make friends with him. So he's trying with Trixie, who is a young dog, the neighbor's dog. She's a gorgeous thing. She's a husky mix. She's a young thing. She's a little intimidated by Caesar. He's like, nice cat, nice cat. And Trixie's like, oh, nice cat, really? Toy, nice cat, which? Caesar says, not toy. See you later. Shiloh's got to check out where Caesar's been. And Frosty's here. Yeah, I need to put up more fly traps, see if I can trap more flies away from poor Frosty. She's wearing her fly mask because the flies love to bug her. She is an Appaloosa. She's, I don't know, somewhere around 27 years old, I guess. Very easygoing mare. Being light colored that she is, the sun bothers her eyes too, so. Tends to water and get irritated, and then more flies. So, fly mask. Need to look under her mask and brush her face. Looks like there's lots of flies on it. She's fun listening to me. Brutus is checking out the smells. What used to be a garden is now a compost pile at the moment. We'll see what it becomes in the future. Bright sunshine, huh, sweet Brutus? Caesar's coming. Two. Something over there is interesting. They're probably smelling a skunk who's been here lately. They come and go. We try to encourage them to go. I think they're probably noticing where he was. Yeah. I don't know how you can put grass over where you've been doing your business at, but they do it all the time. He prefers grass. Of course, both of them do, I guess. I don't know why. They've been indoors for 11 years. I got Brutus at a shelter in Carlsbad after we'd gotten Caesar. Needed a second kitten. So we went there and got him. He was the friendliest. And they were barely a month or two old. I think Brutus was 2 months old and Caesar was 1 month old when we got him. They was very close in age, only a couple of weeks apart. And they've been indoors ever since for they're 11 now. And this is the first year I've started letting him outside. Only for a few hours. They do seem to be happy out here. They love it. I don't like to let him out at night, though, or when I'm gone. So far, they've stayed within the confines of the yard. We have a large yard. Enjoying the shade of the sunflowers. That's easier. Now, my cats are not your average American shorthair. Caesar here is a dead ringer, personality and everything for a Norwegian forest cat. Now, I'm sure he's not purebred. We got him off the street, but in that town where we were, there's a lot of them running around. Somebody had a Norwegian forest cat who proliferated, and here we go. My Norwegian forest cat mix. There he is. Now Brutus is your average mix of Siamese and tabby of some sort. But they actually have a name for that. Lynx Point Siamese, even though he's a mix. So anytime you see a cat with that type of color, you can tell they've got a bit of Siamese in them. That's what a vet told me, a Lynx Point Siamese. So my rescues are very interesting rescues. Yep. The other day they brought a lizard into the house, minus a few appendages. Yep, the first live animal they brought to us. Well, he wasn't live at the time. First kill. Brutus loves to smell the grass. It's a June bug or something buzzing above us. Yes, those are real pearls in his collar. Freshwater pearls. Not very expensive ones, but real nonetheless. Why not? I do jewelry. I can make him a real pearl collar. I keep thinking I'll make Caesar one too and haven't done it yet. It's just that Brutus has kept coming off, so I had to make him one. that Caesar couldn't grab off very easily. Because they do act like a Brutus and Caesar. Brutus being the dominant, making sure Caesar knows it, and sometimes Caesar has a complaint about that. But they do pretty well. Looks like Shiloh and Caesar, or Brutus, that is, are sniffing noses through the sunflowers. Yeah, Brutus makes sure that Shiloh knows her place. And off he goes. Look at this. Sunflowers decided to grow in the... I still think of that as the goat pen. It's a chicken pen now. Look at that. That thing is 10 feet tall. Chickens. I've got Gracie in here. Now I did something. Oh, hold on. So Gracie is in here. I think you can see her. She was with Shaheen's flock. Now she's with Shido's flock. We tried something new and it worked. She went broody. She's one of my best broodies, but I've got too many chicks and I didn't need another one. So we tried something. We put her in the other flock, being a dominant hen. There was no problem with that, no fights. She just assumed her place at the top. So that wasn't a problem, but it was away from her own nest box that she really likes to go broody in. And right away, after she found out that her wings were clipped and she couldn't fly over the fence anymore, she just started hanging with the other chickens and walking, and she didn't go back to any nest. She didn't find a new one. I thought she might find a new one, but she didn't. She broke her broody right away. It was fascinating. I've never heard of something like that, so I wonder if we could try it again. If you have more than one flock and the hen isn't at the bottom of the pecking order, although maybe it wouldn't be a bad thing, change the hen from one flock to the other flock and see if it breaks her broodiness. Worked with this one, and this one, she's never broken from broody. Once she goes broody, she's determined to raise chicks. This is the first time I've ever been able to get her to break, though I don't usually want to break her. But I have tried, and some of the others, you just dump them out of the nest box a few times, and they're fine. Not her. She's a good mommy. But this worked. Now she's laying eggs again. This seems to be one of Caesar's favorite hangouts. Under these trees that have grown back here, these elm trees. We tried to keep them back and the goats kept them, but the goats disappeared and nobody else has trimmed them, so they're like trees now. And Caesar loves them. Come on, Caesar. No touchy. He does like his ears scratched, but looking regal. Okay, Caesar, enjoy.